Hi there, class. This is Chelsea Fisher here to give you my report on the tiger salamander. Just real quick, nothing new. I do have a very loud dog that's barking upstairs from one of my neighbors, so if you hear that in the background, I'm sorry. But quick overview of the tiger salamander. The scientific name is Ambystoma tigrinum. Hopefully I said that right. So it actually comes from, the name itself comes from the stripes that it has on its body, so it looks like a tiger. And they're usually brown with bright yellow spots or blotches. They have thicker bodies and they mostly live in North America. It is considered to be a pretty good predator out in the wild, and they actually emerge from their burrows at night to feed. They're typically anywhere from 7 to 14 inches in length. They usually weigh about 4.5 ounces, and their base color can actually vary from green to gray, and their dots can either be yellow or brown. As far as their geographic range, so they typically will be on the Atlantic coast, but they're also found in eastern Mexico and southern Canada. They typically live near seasonal pools of fresh water, ponds, or even slow-moving streams. The salamander actually helps to regulate food webs. They provide a direct and indirect biotic control of species diversity. From their migrations, they help connect energy and matter between aquatic and terrestrial landscapes because they actually start their lives in water and then move to land. As far as the food chain, they're an amphibious carnivore, so they feed on worms, insects, frogs, even other salamanders. But their predators include badgers, snakes, bobcats, and owls. In terms of their reproductive strategy, female tiger salamanders will lay the eggs. They hatch between 19 and 50 days later, and they actually have those two phases of development. So they start as aquatic larvae with external gills and then transform to land dwellers. A couple interesting facts. So when they are in the aquatic larval stage, they're actually called water dogs, and they can be sold as bait for fishermen. They can also live in burrows up to 2 feet below the surface. So that was my presentation on tiger salamanders. I hope you all enjoyed.